Hello, this is a quick one, and it's actually kind of a plea to some Nigerian content creators, especially the ones who create content on Nigerian culture or Nigerian cultures and comparing our culture or cultures with the culture or cultures of some people or some other people from other parts of the world. And it's got to do about how we push these narratives. And you can see boldly that these narratives are not true representations of who we are as a people, especially when you're pushing a content that looks like we are rude people, like we're not polite in the way we do things or how we go about things. This is not true. This is not true. It's not a true representation of who we are. Because when you talk about our culture, it's, politeness is ingrained in our culture, and we do not trade that for anything. By the way, I am a Nigerian, a full-blooded Nigerian. I am from eastern part of Edo State, but I was born in Ibadan, and I grew up there. I do not only speak Yoruba very well, I write it as well with the accent and also read it so very well. And I understand the culture very well as well, to a very large extent. All right, so I saw a video just now. It's from a couple, one of them a Nigerian, the other an American, and they were talking about making requests and asking someone to help you do something and the likes. And, one of them said that, that in America, if you want someone to do something for you, you make a request. Or could you please help me bring that thing? But in Nigeria, they just say, bring that thing for me, please. But that is not true. That is not true. It's not altogether true. It's not a true representation of who we are. It's not a true narrative or narrative of who we are. Even the Yorubas, if they want you to do something for them, they will ask you, could you please help me do something? Could you help me bring that thing? Joshua leba mi mu kini yen wa. Joba mi mu kini yen wa. Oyato, these are two different expressions. Okay? So if I have to say, ba mi mu kini yen jo, it has to do with the kind of relationship I have with that person. If you are friends, you actually can do that. And it now also depends on the mood the two of you are in at that instance. If you have been joking, playing, shouting, you can say that, but not when you're just you will make a request. Could you help me bring that thing, please? Even in Isha, we do that. So stop pushing the wrong narratives and making people feel or think that we are rude people, we are impolite. Now, when you push that kind of a narrative, the whole world gets, because it's a small world now. The whole world gets to hear that, they get to see that, and they believe because it's coming from you. And they feel that is truly who we are, but that's not who we are. When you're doing such content, you need to make them understand that, give the context or give a context to it so that they get to understand that. Okay, we are not rude people. We are very polite people. And a culture doesn't trade that for anything. And it's not just about that. I've also seen different content, people saying the way Nigerians talk like this. Excuse me? We do not talk that way. We do not even sound any close to what you've just given us. And I do not just see this as a content anymore, because it feels that you just, pulling me down, pulling us down, speaking less of who we truly are. We need to understand who we are. And if you cannot, mimic how we talk, then you don't have to. And when you do that, let them know that you're just doing it because you're not actually getting it. When we laugh like every other person should laugh. And when we talk decently. And when we laugh heartily and cheerfully. We need to understand this and appreciate who we are as a people. Stop pushing the wrong narratives. It is so very wrong, because we will be misunderstood. And thank you for understanding me.